What's going on, everyone? Right now it is Saturday, September 23rd, and it is 5:48 in the morning. And this weekend, I'm going to be making a drive to the prefecture of Akita. I've got a couple of things planned, so I'm going to try to hit everything, but we'll see. It's going to be adventure. I haven't been there yet. I haven't been to Akita, but apparently it's super pretty. I hear it's similar to Omori, kind of more rural, not as much city, but we're gonna check it out, see what all that we're gonna see. It's gonna be a long drive, but I got my coffee here. I'm ready to go. Let's hit the road. And I also did want to mention this weekend, I'm gonna be traveling solo. So I don't have any hotel planned or anything like that, nothing booked. There's just a couple of locations in Akita that I know I want to try to hit up. So I'm gonna try to get to all of them, and it's just gonna be a solo adventure. Let's do it. All right, guys, so I started my drive to Akita. The first stop that I'm planning on making is the Akita Dog Visitor Center. Apparently you can see some Akita dogs there, so I'm pretty excited for that. Hopefully I get to see the dogs, and it's gonna take, this first drive is gonna take about 2.5 hours. So we've hit the road and this adventure has started. I don't typically do road trips like this. I normally try to take the trains because it's just easier. I just get to relax and sleep on the trains. So that's why I don't typically drive anywhere. And also it can be pretty hard to find parking sometimes. So that's another good reason to take the train. But yeah, I don't typically do this, but we're doing a road trip this weekend. So although the drive is gonna be very long this weekend on this road trip, at least the views along the way are beautiful. I'm surrounded by wilderness, the beautiful trees. It's so green out, such a beautiful day. It's, I mean, nothing more that you could ask for on a road trip. All right, guys, so I've been driving for like an hour, and I'm near Lake Tawada, which is just a big lake in Omori. And on the way, you have to drive through like this forest. And so I saw this big waterfall that I haven't seen before. So I pulled over and I'm gonna go check it out. You have to drive through like this big forest area, and then you can see, you can probably hear the water running, and I'm on this little path right here. We're gonna see this big waterfall. Let's go. Whoa. Whoa. I have not been to this waterfall yet. Whoa. Woo. Great stop. This is only like an hour and a half from my house. I need to come hike out here more often. We're gonna head back to the car and continue our way to Akita. So that waterfall was right next to this lake right here, Lake Tawada. I need to spend more time out here because it is beautiful to visit. All right, guys, I made it to the first destination that I wanted to drive to. It's the Akita Dog Visitor Center. So this visitor center is the famous Akita Dog Visitor Center, where it is modeled off the 1920 Shibuya station, where Hachiko, the famous loyal dog, waited 9 years for the return of his owner until he unfortunately passed away. So this is the statue. So this is the backside of the dog museum. We're gonna go on this little train right here. Check it out. So a lot of the writing is in Japanese, but I believe it's just kind of history of the trains in Shibuya Station and the history of Hachiko and the dog, the loyal dog. So just a cool little exhibit here. You can walk in, it feels like you're on a train. Just kind of pretty cool little exhibit. Now we're gonna go inside the museum. So let's go check it out. So this is laying out the story of the loyal Hachi, the dog that waited nearly 10 years for his owner to come back, and he passed away at Shibuya Station. Look at all these Akita dogs. There's an Akita dog in there. Oh. He's going crazy.
She's Homare.
Kamari?
Homare
Hamari.
means owner.
Oh. Konnichiwa. They have so much Akita themed souvenirs here as well. Alright guys, so I just finished exploring the Akita Dog Visitor Center. I really liked it. I like seeing all the Akita dogs. I saw 3. There was a baby, there was a bigger Akita dog, and then there was a darker colored Akita dog as well. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go in and play with the dogs. I guess they don't allow that, but it was still worth visiting because I like seeing them. On to the next location, but definitely enjoyed visiting this Akita Dog Visitor Center. It was pretty cool. Alright guys, so I just made it to stop number 2. I made it to Lake Tazawa. It's not the same lake that I was talking about earlier. That was Lake Tawada. This is Lake Tazawa. It is the deepest lake in Japan, not only in Akita, but in the entire country of Japan. And it is beautiful. I'm just getting a first look at it right now. Look at this. Surrounded by the beautiful mountains, the beautiful forests. And this is the deepest lake in Japan, 423 meters deep, Lake Tazawa. And the reason I wanted to come here is because there's a cool shrine that overlooks the lake, and I wanted to get some footage here. And I parked right next to the shrine, and so I'm gonna go film it and get some good photos and videos here. All right guys, here's the first look at the shrine. It's a really good spot for photos. You got this beautiful red shrine with the lake in the background. All right guys, here's the shrine. Wow, it is beautiful. I definitely want to come back here sometime to kind of explore and go hiking all around. Yeah, this is an extremely beautiful location. Definitely recommend checking coming out to Lake Tazawa. It is beautiful. I'm not going to stay here too long because I have other things I want to go see on this road trip. Next, I'm going to try to go to the samurai village. It's only about 30 minutes from here, so we're going to go check that out now, and we're going to leave Lake Tazawa. One last look at the beautiful shrine. Definitely worth coming to. All right guys, and we are on to the next destination. All right guys, so we made it to the samurai village. There seems to be a lot of people here. There's a bunch of cars coming in, a bunch of cars parking. So I don't know what's going on, but we'll find out. Let's do it. So I guess it's a marathon that's about to go down right here. You can see there's like a starting line over there. And so it looks like they're gonna start running pretty soon. So this is an old samurai district where about 80 families used to live. It's known as the Little Kyoto of the Tohoku region, so it's got that famous nickname. So we're gonna walk through and look at all the architecture. It should be pretty cool. Let's check it out. So I actually found this tourist information center, and they gave me this map of the samurai village, and I have to go walk about 15 minutes to get to the village, so it shouldn't take too long. And they actually explained to me what's going on today. So the marathon starts tomorrow, but there's an opening festival today around 1630 is what she said. So I don't know if I'm gonna be here for that because it's 1300 right now, so I don't know if I'm gonna be here that long, so we'll see. So still walking to the village. It's gonna be about 15 minutes, but it is a nice little town right here, kind of old-fashioned. So I definitely am getting some Kyoto vibes from this place. It's definitely very old-fashioned. Old-fashioned Japanese style homes. I mean, look at this. Definitely some Kyoto vibes here. And so this is the street that's gonna start the samurai houses. And you can see the trees kind of hang over the road. So a lot of people come here during cherry blossom season because it's really beautiful for that. These are all cherry blossom trees that would hang over, and it would be really pretty. So this is one of the samurai houses. Dang. That's pretty cool. So cool inside. Dang. That is amazing. That's pretty cool. Wow. Whoa. Konnichiwa. で、その下にも蝶々がありまして。Whoa. It's the official samurai uniform. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Look at that, it's like a well or something. It is beautiful here. I really like this place. Definitely recommend checking this one out. This samurai village is really, really cool. Wow. It's got all the weapons in here. Look at those. All these samurai weapons. Ooh, look at those blades. Whoa. Got the samurai sword. That's awesome. Oh, this does not fit me. How's it look, guys? Look good? Alright guys, so I think I finished walking through all the samurai houses. They were all really cool. I felt like I was a samurai. I love the architecture of the inside of the houses and the outside. Definitely recommend coming here if you have the opportunity in Akita. Alright, so at least we got a little taste of the festival. That was pretty cool. I would stay, but I have other things I want to go see. But dang, that would be fun to stay right now. Alright guys, we're back in the car. Gonna try to get out of here before the festival begins because it's getting crowded over here. The samurai village was really cool. Loved the architecture. It was so peaceful, so calm, so cool to see these samurai swords and helmets. It was awesome. Definitely recommend checking that out if you're in Akita, especially during cherry blossom season, because I want to come back during cherry blossom season because the entire road would be covered with cherry blossoms. But next I'm going to head to the original Manga Museum. So this also should be pretty cool. I think it takes about an hour to get there. I'm going to look it up, but it closes at 1800, so I kind of gotta hurry. So let's go. All right guys, we made it to the museum. So this is the original manga museum in Japan right here. We're gonna go inside, we're gonna check it out and see what it's all about. Hopefully it's pretty cool. Let's go. All right, guys, so we've entered into the Manga Museum. Let's check it out. Look how good that is. So yeah, I just finished going through the Manga Museum. I learned a little bit more. So it is the first manga themed museum in Japan, and most of the work is from a manga creator that was born in Akita. So a lot of the work was from that one creator, but they had different types of manga in there as well. It was really cool. A lot of the exhibits I wasn't allowed to bring my camera in or video record, but it was original drawings. There was rooms full of books that people could sit and read in, could read manga in, and there was some cool art. There's like a tree that wrapped around and it was full of manga. I would have liked to show you guys that, but it was definitely worth checking out. If you're ever in Akita, definitely put this on your list because it's definitely worth checking out. So now we're gonna drive to Akita City and see what it's like at night. See if we can get any good restaurants or anything like that. It's about 1 hour, 49 minutes, so not too bad, but it is kind of far. I've already driven like over 6 hours, but yeah, not too bad. All right, guys, so I made it to Akita City. I'm gonna walk around at night here. There's supposed to be a pretty good street for food and nightlife. So I'm gonna walk through that, maybe get some food, check it out, maybe get some good night shots. We'll see. I drove past it a couple seconds ago and it was really busy. So hopefully it's pretty good. I'll get some good footage for you guys. I'm excited. Pretty hungry too, so let's do it. You know you're in Akita when the nightlife has got these guys just hanging out outside, lit up at night. So the nightlife here is definitely not that crazy. It's pretty small. The night scene is pretty small here. I probably walked the whole thing. It probably took me about 30 minutes to walk the whole thing, the whole nightlife area. It reminds me of probably a little bigger than Amori nightlife, Amori City. But I like it though. It's got a nice little vibe to it. Some nice restaurants. I want to try one out. Some nice alleys that I got some good shots at. So I actually like it. And it's actually getting a little bit chilly out here in Japan. I might need to throw on a jacket pretty soon, but I kind of like being a little cold. All right, guys. So I finished walking around. I didn't eat anything. I actually wasn't that hungry, but so now I'm going to be going to bed soon. And so I travel a lot, and so whenever I get the opportunity to save money, I do it. So right now I'm actually going to be sleeping in my car tonight because I'll be saving like probably around 8 to 10,000 yen. So that's a solid steal. And so I'm in a parking lot right now and I'm just going to stay here. I'm going to leave pretty early because I like to travel pretty early. I'll probably head back tomorrow, but yeah, found a good parking lot, a good safe parking lot. And I'm gonna sleep in my car tonight. All right, guys, we survived the night in the car. It wasn't that bad, actually. Just next time I do this, I'm gonna have to bring some more pillows and blankets, but that's my only complaint. But other than that, it wasn't bad. This is definitely doable, definitely a way to save money. All right, guys, so I had some coffee. I'm feeling awake, I'm feeling pretty good. I slept okay, not the best, but I did the best I could with where I was sleeping. And so just so you guys can see a little bit better, like this is where I was trying to sleep. It's really small, not much room, but it did work. And then I moved up here to my passenger seat as well, so I did kind of both of those, but feeling pretty good, We're just gonna explore Akita City. There's a couple places that I want to check out, so we're gonna go check them out. Then we're probably gonna head back to Aomori, so let's go. Akita themed statues right here. All right guys, so we're at the first stop of today. I wanted to see these big Akita themed statues. These guys are massive. So in the Akita prefecture, these demon looking people are famous. What these demons do is that they make sure that there's no idle people living in their community. And what they do is they go around the community looking for children that are guilty of laziness or bad behavior. And apparently they yell phrases like, "Are there any crybabies around?" or "Are there any naughty children?" So these Akita demons have a pretty dark meaning behind them. One interpretation of these demons is that they encourage young children to obey their parents and to work hard. So yeah guys, these demons are pretty unique, pretty cool looking. They typically come out on any type of Akita festival. You might see these guys, and throughout the entire Akita City and everywhere in Akita, you're gonna see these type of masks and these type of demon looking people just about everywhere here in Akita. So guys, when I was driving to the Godzilla Rock, I found this metal elevated platform that you can take the stairs up. So I'm gonna climb up it, and there's a really good sunrise now, so I think it'll be a good view of Akita. But yeah, check it out. It's like just these metal stairs that you can climb all the way up. It said it's for tsunami evacuations. Like the sign says, it's for tsunami evacuations. Just be careful when don't play when you're using it. Don't use fireworks. But yeah, let's check out the view. Wow guys, beautiful view of Akita. That's what it looks like guys from the outside, just a metal platform. All right guys, so I just pulled over on the side of the road. I'm at the spot that's called the Godzilla Rock. So we'll see if this rock actually looks like Godzilla. Some rough terrain to walk on right now. There it is guys. There it is. I see it. It's kind of a better angle. Oh, that's definitely a better angle right there. That looks like Godzilla right there. Yeah, that looks like Godzilla. All right guys, one last look at the Godzilla Rock. I think it's pretty cool actually. It does look like Godzilla from this angle. Yeah, that was awesome. I'm glad I got to come see this. It was really cool. All right guys, so I'm back in the car. I think I'm gonna go to one more museum and then I'll probably head home after that. So let's head to that next museum, and then after that I'm gonna have to make the drive home because it's about a five-hour drive. It's a long drive home, so let's go to the next museum. Just had to pull over real fast for this one. Check it out. All right guys, so this will be my last stop on my journey in Akita. I'm gonna do one more museum, and it's a museum that is dedicated to those demons that we were looking at earlier. So it should be pretty cool. Let's check it out. So it looks like I can put these masks on, so I'm gonna try one out. Which one should I choose? I think I like that one. Let's do it. So I got the mask and the staff. Look how many there is in here. Crazy. So again, these demons scare off all the bad demons and bad energy and come for your kids and everyone in your family if they're lazy or don't want to work hard. And these demons are to scare them to be good and to care for their people and to help their families and communities out. And these demons come and take the people that are bad or don't want to work hard to the top of the mountain. So that's the end of the museum. I wanted to see if I could get a mask for a souvenir, but these things are expensive. Like this one would have been cool. This is 25,000 yen, 15,000 yen, 88,000 yen, 88,000 yen, 13,000. I guess this is not too bad. These ones aren't too bad. This is the smallest one. This is 11,000 yen. I wanted a big one, but it's so expensive. So I actually did get a mask. I got the cheapest one that I could find. This one right here was 660 yen. So not bad, and I think it's worth it, and it'll help me keep all the bad spirits away and the negative energy and keep me working hard and grinding for success. All right, guys, so that's it for my Akita adventure. I just finished with the museum. Now I'm gonna get back into the car and drive probably about 5 hours to get back to Omori. But I got this awesome mask as an awesome souvenir. I like it a lot. I'm going to hang it up in my room to keep all the bad demons and negative energy away. So I'm definitely going to come back to Akita during one of the festivals. So they do the festival, and they do the festival in the demon costumes. I guess it's in February, so I'm going to come back in February. And they also do it on New Year's Eve. And on New Year's Eve, they actually visit people in their houses and talk to children that have been lazy and try to get them to be good. So if I was a kid, that would probably scare the crap out of me, but they actually go into people's houses. They'll call them and talk to them before they go, but they'll actually visit people in their houses and dress as those demons and talk to them. And that's on New Year's Eve, so that's pretty crazy. All right, guys, and to get home, I've got 3 hours and 59 minutes, so almost 4 hours of a drive to drive home. So I'll basically be going from the west of mainland Japan to the east, driving across the entire country. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so I just made it back to Omori. It was a long drive, but it was a great road trip. Akita is beautiful. I saw so many cool different things. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, X, and stay tuned for that next Japan travel video. See ya.